Shalom from Israel. We are a day before Tisha B'Av, and because we don't make any side of mourning in Shabbat, we will do the Tisha B'Av on Sunday, Motzei Shabbat and Sunday. And to understand what caused the destruction of the second temple, which happened also like the first temple in Tisha B'Av, Chazal gave us a very short and famous story that speaks about the hateness that was in Yerushalayim. And the story called Kamtza Ubar Kamtza, which tells us that one man in Yerushalayim invited his friend, but the servant made a mistake, and he called another guy. His name was Kamtza instead of Bar Kamtza. And when he found out that he came, he threw him out of the meal. And even though all the rabbis and the leaders were there, they didn't say a word. And he went and spoke with the Romans, and this is what led at the end to the destruction of the temple. So I just want to touch in one point. The name is Kamtza Bar Kamtza, and invited, and this is the reason why it happened, the destruction of Bet HaMikdash. And it's weird because Kamtza, the guy who supposed to come and he didn't come, he was not part of the issue. How come you can blame him that because of him it was the destruction of the Bet HaMikdash? So we have to understand that the problem was that there were so many groups in Israel at that time. In Yerushalayim, they were separate to politics and religions group that they didn't talk each other. So everything that happened afterwards is just a consequences of this situation. And if we read also the history from the Talmud and from Yosef ben Matityahu with the wars of the Jews, we know that there were really groups that they had different army and different perspective of what shall be our relationship with the Romans, how exactly we need to deal with Hashem, with the religion, Bet HaMikdash, with the society. So many different groups that they were fighting each other for hundreds of years. So it's not only that story, it's the whole situation that we never felt as one nation during all this time of Second Temple. Therefore, we suffered a lot. It's not only the destruction and the exile, it's years of exile, of anti-Semitism that Jews spread all over the world. But it's not just a punishment that comes from Hashem. It's a way of tikkun. This is the way that Hashem teaches us that Jews they just need to feel it, that they are united, they are one. And even though they spread so far one community from each other, it's unbelievable that Jews who lived in Yemen, in Babylon, had a connection with Jews who lived in Spain, and with the years they even had the opportunity to create sort of a connection without the internet, like Rambam was so great and famous. People send him messages from all over the world, and he guides Jews all over the world. And this was years of learning on our body that the only way to exist is by feeling the unity and to be one. Baruch Hashem, we are here again, and it means that we know how to do it now. After so many years and after so many hateness, and of course the Holocaust, which came at the end, taught us in the tough way that we cannot fight each other anymore. And even though it wasn't so easy, at the beginning of the establishment of Eretz Israel, there were again groups and all kind of arguments, almost a civil war like many other countries. But today we can say that Israel, more I think than any other country, a lot of argues, democracy is a lot of passion and struggles, but it's very, very clear that we are one and we are united. And you can see it in all the wars we had from 48 till today. We are one society who deal together with the corona, with the wars. And it's not only the Jews who live in Eretz Israel. It's also the Jews who live all over the world. When Golda Meir went to United States in the 40s and she told the Americans, Jews, if you don't help us, we cannot make it. We need your money, we need your help. And they all gave what they had. So we know that we learned something during the years out of the land. And now we are in the land. We have to do it every year to stop our other business, sit on the ground, to understand what is the meaning of hateness for nothing. And with a great, great love, we can build again and bring peace to Israeli society and to the whole world. Shalom from Israel.